Hello, a happy April to everyone. Well, in Japan, the fiscal year, obviously also business year or school year start April. So some of you might have moved to a different town, village, country even. And some of you might have started a new school or job or family. For me, well, nothing really much changed yet. This year in Japan, the cherry blossoms that are people's favorite blossoms bloomed a little late. Although before it happened, the weather forecasts, also even some scientists and professors or the people who call their experts said, oh, this year is going to be 2 weeks earlier than usual. Well, it turned out to be even a week later than usual years. So who knows the mother nature? Anyway, hope you had a good time watching them. Today's first idiom is to be a steal, like to be a bargain. It is a steal. Oh, that's a steal, we usually say. For example, let's see, 4 years ago, when the COVID-19 turmoil started, uh, I bought 2,600 yen face shield for 100 yen at a discounted store. So I would say that was a steal. Mm. Of course, I had to make some parts by myself to make it like a shield. But then some people thought that was funny. Well, I thought it was a good idea, and I was serious about that. Well, I'm glad that event became history. Well, it's not totally, it's still there existing yet. We don't have the turmoil. It's just the warning, it's lowered so that we have our freedom going wherever we wanted to, which is a nice thing, isn't it? The next sentence using to be a steal. Let's say, oh, what a steal that I bought. Uh, well, Shaoxing wine, we say in English, but then I think Chinese people might say Niu Hong Qiu. It's the red, kind of like a Chinese wine, made of, I think, some grains. And because it is pretty expensive wine, yet I bought it for a few hundred yen at a church bazaar. So that was good. It was a good wine, and people appreciated. We had a good time at the party when I offered it. So it was a steal, I would say, because usually it costs so much more money, but I bought it for 300 yen. Okay, next idiom is to play up to. That means to flatter, to gain, or keep good favor with. Um, well, sort of like giving a shining apple. In Japanese, people would say, uh, well, grade uh, sesame seeds or something like that. Apparently, it's the flattering uh, somebody you would do that and offer it or something like that, but I'm not so sure. Okay, let's say first sentence using to play up to. Because that securities dealer plays up to wealthy men. So, well, now she made a fortune on commissions. Now she's wealthy and rich. Oh, successful businesswomen. Another one is, okay, Adrian has been playing up to the boss in the hope that he will get a promotion, right? It's sort of like a shining apple. Mm. Well, some people would do that. I don't like doing it though. Mm. The third idiom for today is, let's say, more or less. It means nearly, approximately, or somewhat. Let's say, um, your house is more or less the same size as my apartment. Small house. Second, I believe that it will cost more or less 50,000 yen to get the Blu-ray players fixed or repaired, I would say, because once it was broken. And often many people say it's better to buy a new one, or it's cheaper to replace with a new one. Do you think so? Well, unfortunately, inside that Blu-ray player, I had a quite good movie Blu-ray in it, and I cannot get it out. And also some of the recordings are there. And without repairing, I'm gonna have to give up on them. Wow, what a hustle. Okay, today's words. Oh, another sentence for more or less. Um, do you believe in supernatural phenomenon? Well, yes, I do more or less. Okay, that's my answer. What about you? Today's words. First one is sneer. It means show scorn or contempt by looks or words. A scornful look or remark, like that. Well, the journalists were very careful about sneering at the interviews of professional athletes, of course. They don't want to hurt their feelings, although some of the journalists try make them put into trouble, right? But then they're super rich, so they could tolerate something like that. Now, another sentence. Wipe that sneer off your face. The coach told all the team members when they lost. Of course. Oh, well, some athletes cry and get rotten. But I think true sportsmanship is to show the respect for the winner and make their smiley faces if they really tried their best, of course. Next word is scowl. It means to look angry by lowering the elbows Elbows, no. Eyebrows, I'm sorry. So that means frown. Like that. Okay. Bianca scolded at her mother when she was forbidden from dating her boyfriend when she was 16. Of course, she was too young. But then for young people, they think they're old enough and they think their freedom is the most important thing in their lives, of course. Teenagers, I was once, and you were too, right? Okay, next sentence is I dread seeing my brother and sister in California school when I had to tell them that going back to California was impossible because I could not get the flight ticket. Well, the reason I had to go back to the United States and they expected me going back there was because our mother's funeral and I couldn't make it. And I really hated to tell them that I could not make it. I could see their scolded face. That was very sad. That's early this year. Now, the last word is encourage. It means give courage to or increase the confidence of. For example, we encouraged the coach to devise our plan for beating the opponent team. Hey, because coach said, oh my gosh, we might lose. If the coach was that way, or the team is going to be that way too. So another word is okay. Valiant people really need to be encouraged. Isn't that true? Okay. Some unstable people need to be encouraged to find some vacation time or relaxing time. We're talking about myself. Okay. That's all for today. Take care of yourself. See you next week. Bye for now.